The US President Donald Trump has announced an extension to the ceasefire with Iran. Donald Trump says the blockade of Iranian ports will also continue until Tehran presents what he calls a unified proposal for peace.
It comes amid reports that the US Vice-President JD Vance has called off his trip to Pakistan, which is acting as a mediator. Let's get straight to our correspondent, Rachel Clayton, who's in Washington for us this morning. Good morning to you, Rachel. So Donald Trump says the ceasefire is being extended after all.
That's right. There'd been significant uncertainty over the past few hours as to what was going to happen when that ceasefire deadline lapsed. Trump had said a few days ago, and also as early as this morning in separate interviews, that he was not going to extend the ceasefire, that the bombing would continue if the talks failed. Now he's completely done a 180 on that statement and said in a social media post that the ceasefire will continue. In that post, he said, based on the fact that the government of Iran is seriously fractured and upon the request of Field Marshal Asim Munir and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif of Pakistan, we have been asked to hold our attack on the country of Iran until their leaders and representatives can come up with a unified proposal. I have therefore directed our military to continue the blockade and will therefore extend the ceasefire until such time as their proposal is submitted. We haven't had any word from Iran on this yet, but it's understood that they were having trouble coming up with a proposal to put forward because there's a lot of disagreement within the Iranian leadership. But it is significant that that blockade is going to continue, because that was something that Iran had been saying over the past few days was a real sticking point for them and a reason that they had not committed to coming to the negotiation table in Pakistan. JD Vance, as you said, the Vice President, was supposed to leave this morning for Pakistan. He remains in Washington alongside Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, the special envoys who were going to join Vance in Islamabad. And this really just goes to show how fluid this situation is, how things are changing minute by minute and hour by hour, and that the statements that are being made by especially the President of the United States can change very quickly. But the bottom line here is that these peace talks are very likely to go ahead, just at a much later date than was first expected.